Thank you, and good morning, everyone, and my honorable minister here too. Thank you, and I think it's very important to to get around and share experiences, share ideas to tackle this pandemic, and it's very important. You know, as a police officer here, I'm also representing the RPNCC and the commission at this point in time, and it's very important. And we FSVU, we have so many other police divisions and sections in the Road Public Constabulary, but for FSVU, we make sure nobody is left. Whoever comes to the police station, they are attended to until to the last person. That is why, we need support. Support from the stakeholders, public sectors, and private sectors. We want them to support. At this point in time, we have been in operation for the last 12 years, but we have never get assistance from our department. Frankly, I'm I'm saying this is because we haven't get any support from our own organization. We are only relying on the law and justice, the JS4D, and the last 5 years or so, with the help of the Royal AFP, the Australian Federal Police, and we are ready, and we are fighting. But along the way, we face challenges in terms of administration challenges, operational challenges. So we seek support from all organizations. Every organization, based in Papua New Guinea, whether a overseas organization or homegrown or Papua New Guinean organization, whatever resource that you can donate to assist FSVU, we will appreciate that. We need a structure, and I believe my minister is here, and the Prime Minister is also aware of the structure, and we have been operating for the last 12 years. But a lot of our members, they're interested in joining FSVU, but they said, we don't want to be left alone. We don't want to waste our time. We don't want to waste our resource by working in FSVU because there is no structure. And structure means you have to lock onto a position. Structure means you have to lock onto a salary scale. So those are the things that we are lacking in manpower. But we are lucky to have more than 100 FSVU staff around the country. And in 18 provinces, we are fully established in 18 provinces and more than 30 FSVUs in districts. Okay, the process now. Okay, the process is we register them because sometimes when you look at it like in the long run, whether if it's a welfare problem, it becomes a criminal problem as well because in the long run, the husband might assault the mother or kill her. That is why whoever comes, we will have to take them as as a matter of a serious case. So, and at the same time, we're trying to we are doing it. We now trying to tighten up all the loose bolts and nuts in terms of our operations. We make sure that whoever comes and reports, we prepare the interim protection order. As soon as it's ready, we bring the perpetrator in, serve the order, and arrest him at the same time. We do that. But there are also challenges that sometimes women, they don't want to lay charges, but only the IPOs. But then men breaches IPOs. High-risk mothers, we refer them to the safe house until we complete all their files. So for FSVU, we attend to every case as long as it's a complaint.
Can I ask about the safe houses? Because somebody brought this up with me. They said that perhaps the safe houses, you can't stay there for a long period of time?
The victims, they stayed in there for a couple of days and they wanted to leave. That's another challenge. And they have their own policy because they have their own policy. Their policy is for us to keep them for only 2 weeks. And if there's nothing happen after 2 weeks, they can release them. But then the safety and security has to be priority. No matter what, you come in, if you are here as a humanitarian organization, you have to listen to the victim. You have to listen to us. Because we are the focal point of all the other partners,
Yeah. When you say like something happens, do you mean that they don't follow up with their report? Are you saying that they might not follow up with the police? That's why they get moved out of the safe house?
No, we communicate. We communicate with the safe houses, and now some of the safe houses they've recruited in-house lawyers, and they've drafted the IPOs, and when the IPO is ready, we come into effect the arrest. Just last month, we received about 600 cases in NCD, 600 cases, compared to the previous months and previous, times. Like we normally receive about 200 to 300.
Wow.
Just after the COVID-19, and we receive about 600, and the service providers, based in Port Moresby, they also receive, and we also do a lot of referrals here and there. So maybe, in some of the safe houses, they have only 4 rooms or 3 rooms or just 2 rooms. So it's hard for us to, cater for everyone. And sometimes in one of the safe houses that I went to, about 3 women, sleeping on the lounge,